fractured butt hole, the fractured
But
BUTWHOLE. Yeah.
cool.
Have you played of the new demo for Resident Evil 7?
No, you.
There's a demo out?
Yeah,
You
I
need
downloaded it.
Well, I don't know if it's out for Xbox, but it is for PlayStation. And yeah, I still need to download it.
I downloaded
really?
it. We were supposed to play it the other day, but yeah.
Yeah, I
What's
think
the demo? Is it like a certain a time limit? One stage? One?
It's the same demo they showed at E3, which was in the little creepy house, and you're trying to find a way to escape.
Which is
yeah.
nice because that demo won't be included in the actual game.
Yeah, from
So
what they
it's
say,
really-
which is weird.
Yeah, I
but
know.
no, it's kind of nice because now we see that and we will not be able to compare it to like, oh yeah, they modified that, they whatever. This is shitty
Well,
now. This is like
I think it will keep the main idea, like with the family, and like the first person and the more Silent Hill kind of vibe
Yeah.
than a normal Resident Evil game would have.
Did you see the footage of someone playing it with the PlayStation VR?
Oh yeah, the
shit.
game will be entirely VR.
Yeah,
It's
Optional. You don't need
Optional.
PlayStation VR to play it.
but
you
if
don't
when
need,
see,
but
when you see the
dude, it's gonna be
mannequins,
entirely VR.
the mannequins are creepy
Dude.
as shit when you're walking by them. They're just like
Yeah.
staring
Why is
at
there
you.
always mannequin everywhere on every game?
And in my
Mannequins are
room.
scary, obviously.
Scariest part, the monsters? No, the mannequins.
They don't
Well-
move.
I can see monsters moving.
The only bad guy that you see in the demo is like at the end, the last second, and he doesn't even look like a zombie. He looks
I
just
don't.
like
'Cause I don't think they are. I
Batman.
think it's not a reboot, but it's just going to be something new and something weird, you know? 'Cause
but it is an official sequel.
It is, because the movie is the game is called Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, but in Japan the entire series has been called Biohazard the whole time. So in Japan they're calling it Biohazard 7 Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah.
Hard.
So I'm wondering
Like
if
even the marketing display is
yeah,
Resident
it's a
Evil, and Evil is like V11 as
Yeah.
7, and Biohazard is like the 7.
7 is in the
It's
Z.
so smart. It's
So-
genius.
And I'm wondering if maybe because in Japan, let's assume Japan is the real one because that's kind of what it is. It's Biohazard 7 Resident Evil. Is that called Resident Evil because it's in the house with the family, it's in a residence, and the family is evil?
Oh, ha, ha.
I'm not making a joke. I'm wondering if that's the reason they're doing that. But then
Are you saying that they won't include zombies this time?
I don't know. I mean, at the end of the I don't know. Zombies.
I don't know.
Zombies are pretty cool.
But the end of the demo did show like something attack the protagonist, and then like the video cuts
But
out.
if you play the demo, at some point, you get to see a picture with a helicopter. The helicopter has the logo of Umbrella.
Yeah,
So it is connected. Maybe
yeah, it
not
is. I'm not saying
directly,
it's.
but
I'm not saying it's not, but I don't think it's zombies or the T virus because we've seen that way too many times. It might just be something new, is what I'm saying. Still Umbrella related.
yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe like
Okay.
instead of becoming zombies, they just become crazy.
Maybe. We'll see.
But you
I'm
know,
very excited for it.
I don't know about that. Because it's always been the same thing. I was not the most excited about this game at E3.
Which one?
Personally, and I don't know if it's just me, but I think it was like everywhere. Watch Dogs 2. Honestly,
Watch Dogs-
it's
It was
beautiful.
literally everywhere, in every
Yeah.
social media, days after days after days, because it looks so amazing.
Yeah, it's perfect, and I find that they nailed the fact that they own the engine for Assassin's Creed. And
I'm sure it's like in the same universe or something.
yeah, that's it.
It's a modern Assassin's Creed because they're never going to end up doing a modern Assassin's Creed like they said they were going to. So they're doing Watch Dogs instead.
You said
Yeah.
there's more
Hey, it's
like
good enough for
hardcore
me.
in that, in it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Instead of like just jumping over stuff, you're actually climbing, jumping, and parkour. Yeah.
Okay. Is it? Because I haven't seen the demo or gameplay or anything like that. Is it similar
it's
to
fucking
Dying
Are you
Light?
serious? No, because it's not first person.
Okay, no, but okay, third person.
But the movements, yes, will be more like parkour / dying light. Like you will be able to grab about like on everything,
Okay.
and when you jump, you like roll,
Okay.
and it's pretty well done.
Well, there was
And also
only
looks
two,
well
there was
done.
only 2 panels
Not
that I
out
really
yet.
watched, and that was the Sony one and the
Sony killed it. Sony killed it
and the
this year.
Nintendo one. That was it. That's all I watched.
Nintendo, there was not a lot. It was mostly gameplay of 2 games: Zelda, which I'm expecting immensely, and the new Sun and Moon of the Pokemon game.
Pokemon.
That's
yeah.
it. That's it. That was Nintendo.
And then Sony was just like, "You get an exclusive, and you get an exclusive, you get an exclusive, Rapid gets an exclusive."
Which is funny because I would mad at Microsoft and Xbox because they have their exclusives, and then when I watched Sony, I was like, oh, okay. like,
Yeah, no, Sony.
I mean-
I find Sony killed it this year. It was just like, bravo, Sony, good job.
But my problem with Sony and Xbox in general is that they're introducing a new console, but it's like I call them like half consoles, where they're like 0.5, but they're not. They're brand new consoles.
Sony, you mean what?
Yeah, they're releasing the Scorpio thing and the
That's Microsoft. That's not
yeah,
Sony.
that's what I'm saying. Both. Sony's releasing a
Okay, yeah, the PlayStation
0.5.
4 4K.
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Xbox is doing the same thing. And my problem is that I want a new console, but because it's only a half new console, I will not get it.
It's not really a new
because
console.
of a name, you know.
Yeah, it's an.
They are
updated
useless
console.
except if you have a 4K TV. If not, they're absolutely useless.
Or if you don't already own the console itself and you want to go out and buy one, then that's the time to go buy it. If not, if you
It
already
depends
have
on
your
the prices.
yeah, that too.
But I felt like they're trying to boost the sales of Xbox One. But what I wanted, I feel they would have probably made more money by saying an Xbox Two. I would have went and buy it. I was like, yeah, Xbox Two, I'm up for it.
I
But
have
if
the
they-
feeling
it's-
that Xbox and Microsoft have like their last struggle to survive.
I
because-
wouldn't say that.
Oh man!
They're fighting. They have to.
Like
keep up.
after the Sony conference,
Oh, after
They
the
were
Sony
bad.
conference, maybe. Yeah. After the Sony conference, yes. But as a company, they're not struggling. Clearly.
I wish
well,
they did.
PlayStation sold like twice, if not like 3 times more PlayStations than Microsoft with the Xbox.
Well,
It's nothing compared in sales.
Mhm.
What were you saying, Mark?
Well, I was gonna say about the whole console thing. I wish that they would design a console that you can upgrade yourself, essentially. Like, say for
Yeah, they have one.
like the N64. Like, when you bought it, you were able to buy the expansion pack to add more RAM and all that to it.
Yeah.
The
I was-
Sega-
Well, something like that already exists. It's called a
on the
computer.
PC.
But I heard that's what they're trying to do with consoles nowadays. That they're trying to give you later on. They're thinking of building like different stages of consoles, or like it's basically gonna be a computer. Right now, that's what we have. We have a
Well, they are
computer that is
computers.
trademarked.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that's what they are. They're computers that the hardware just doesn't change until they release a new console.
yeah.
Yeah, but see,
And
that's,
really-
that's so fucked up, though. Well,
What?
with a computer, okay, when a game comes out for a computer, you gotta make sure your computer's strong enough to run it. Half the time, a lot of people's computers don't run it. But you could go
Wait.
out and buy the game and run it on your console with
You
no
don't
problem.
have to run it in like high
No, but
high
you
graphics and everything.
always play a game on your console at high graphics because that's how it's preset to do.
The
But
highest graphics that the console allows.
Exactly, which don't look anything much different than a good computer playing on high graphics. Yes, I
That
know you could
depends on
go
the
higher.
computer.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, it
Go
depends
higher.
on the computer.
I guess that's good. It gives you some sort of safety, making sure that your game will always work and you don't have to worry about anything. Like the
Sure,
games
but
adapt to
on
the
PC
console
with
and
the
not.
best pieces will always be better looking than any consoles.
Yeah,
they
but it
will
guarantees
always
you
have
that-
that
With
option.
with the good
And that
pieces.
is depending on the game also. I mean, if you take a title like specifically, Watch Dogs and Rainbow Six Siege, and at the E3 last year, whenever Watch Dogs was coming out originally, the first one,
2 years.
and they showed this amazing graphical, visual for Watch Dogs. Like, it was windy in Chicago, and the cafe was filled with people. And then you play it even on PC with max settings, and it's everything is very bright, and there's hardly any particle physics.
Just like in
stores are empty.
Ubisoft games.
It's like it's
the Division. People were mad, like crazy mad, because the gameplay at E3 was like 1,000 times better of what we actually got.
But enough about last E3. This E3 is more important. There's Watch Dogs 2, which you guys are excited for. Sony killed it with their panels. I'm really Resident Evil. We said I'm really excited for Mafia 3.
Really? I've never played.
I've never played. I've always wanted to play. I've always wanted to play Mafia 1. Never did. Mafia 2, funny enough, didn't look that interesting to me, so I never bothered with it. But then I saw the trailer for Mafia 3, and I was like, that looks really good. But then I saw the gameplay footage at E3, and I was like, that looks so fucking dope. Like, it looks amazing. And you have to go.
From all the game we've seen, Mafia 3 is your best. Really?
I don't know about best, but it's one that I'm really excited for because I wasn't expecting it.
Okay.
I'm excited for that one too.
Yeah.
I said I was excited. No, when we announced it last time on one of our
it's
previous
too realistic.
episodes. Whoa, realistic. Don't go there.
Like it's like a GTA.
No. Mafia 1 was realistic because your cars ran out of gas in the PC version. Okay? That's realistic. This is like
That's good.
It is
that
more
happens
realistic.
In the getaway. That happens in the getaway also. Your cars run out of gas.
Really?
Okay, but
that's another game like way back. But anyway, this one
talk of realistic. It's all VR now.
Yeah.
It's like PlayStation killed it again because most of their games they were presenting were PlayStation VR.
When does it release?
And
when is
nobody can pre-order
October.
it now.
Yeah, and
why?
No one can pre-order it now.
Why?
Because it's sold out everywhere. Because they didn't produce enough yet.
Well, no, I think it's more. If you're talking about GameStop in particular, it's because they only have a limited set of pre-orders available.
Best Buy,
GameStop,
Amazon,
Best Buy,
everywhere.
Amazon. It's sold out everywhere.
The actual PlayStation store, you can't. It's also.
But is it a native one? Because you remember what we saw last Sunday? We saw a VR that you just put your phone in. Is that what the PlayStation is?
No.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
a real VR. That's a real.
The headset, and it's like it looks. I don't know. It looks very comfortable because I've seen the Oculus. They had it in Montreal for the Science Center, and it was all right. I've never tried any of the cell phone ones, but the PlayStation VR just looks really comfortable. So
we tried it at La Ronde. There's the first ever VR.
Yeah, you're right. We did try it at La Ronde.
Yeah,
forgot about it. We all tried it. Nick didn't get it first game.
Well, we went the second time, and he was able to try it. Mine, on the other hand, went all screwy, and my neck ended up breaking in the video.
Oh, nice.
Wait, was it an actual animation in the video? Like you died?
No, when I was going down, the camera footage was me going up.
Yeah, because at some point it unsynced or something.
Yeah, and then next thing you know,
uncalibrated.
It turned, and I wasn't turning, so I was still going straight, and the helicopter started doing this.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it was very sickening.
Okay, so then that's not too bad. Yeah, it's true. But anyway, the PlayStation VR. I don't think I get it on launch, but it's something I would get. It seems very cool.
Which is expensive, more than an actual console. In Canadian, it's like $550 plus tax, which is
headset?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Plus, you need to pick up the PlayStation Move controllers if you want to use the
PlayStation camera.
I have that already, so that's fine.
No, I know, but for those people that don't already have it, it's now they gotta go.
That's why they did a bundle.
System. Yeah,
they did a bundle, which is actually I don't remember the price, $650 or $699. But it's it's a nice box. It comes with the Move, the PlayStation camera, and the PlayStation VR.
So for E3, which VR game was released?
There was a lot. There was like 20 games that they were talking about.
The one I'm the most expecting is Star Trek.
VR Star Trek? Damn.
Yeah,
And Star Wars.
And
Star Wars. That's really for Star Wars. Of course, Star Wars.
And Resident Evil 7.
Resident Evil and Batman VR.
Yes.
Batman VR.
Batman VR.
Be behind the cowl.
That's gonna be violent.
I'm Batman. Where's Rachel?
I'm going to sit and serve.
Do you think for Batman VR, they'll release another like for the collector's edition, a headset
like a cowl? That'd be amazing. Or like just the normal one, but black with like some kind of design on it.
Yeah, just with the ears in the front.
Dude, like be doing a lot of money on it. Like super limited, like 1,000 limited or something. It will be like 1,500 or something.
Yeah, that's crazy low, that number though.
Yeah, and sold out within seconds of going up.
Oh,
online.
of course.
Dude, yes,
of course. They're gonna be $1,000 each.
Like 3,000.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Is there any other games we're expecting?
Oh, I'm expecting Titanfall 2. Honestly, I've been playing the first one still today. I'm still playing, and
we don't see you streaming it very often. So.
Oh no, I do stream. You should see my score. I'm always like best of the best. I'm incontested. Anyway, what?
Videos or it didn't happen.
I'm waiting for it. There's going to be a lot of upgrade designs. And I think they didn't really have the money.
Maybe a storyline?
To do so. Yes, exactly. They're going to release a storyline. Last time the storyline was just a multiplayer with like basically like a small intro. But now I feel like there's going to be a lot of more stuff, and I hope it goes VR. But there's no VR set for Xbox yet, like dedicated for it. So
of course, because it's Microsoft.
But
snap! Shut fired. I think they have something.
But Titanfall 2 is not only Xbox, right? It's PS4 as well, right?
Yeah.
No, Titanfall is an exclusive.
No, it was. The number 1 is, but number 2 will be cross-platform.
That I don't know. Okay, maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, really excited for that.
PlayStation 4 then, huh?
Well, no. Why? It's. So we can all play together.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll all play together. That just made the video awkward.
Something else I'm really excited for is Injustice 2.
Yeah, okay.
No? Yeah? I really like... Well,
I like the first one, but I'm not really the fighting type of guy for video... Because I think I always find that it's so redundant and repetitive. It's always the same thing.
Well, it's a fighting game. It's more about like how well you could perfect the character than...
Or how easy you could do this.
I prefer to have an actual storyline and go and explore stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. But I really love NetherRealm Studios, and I love the Mortal Kombat franchise like since the beginning. So when NetherRealm made Injustice 1, which I thought it was fantastic. Now this one is going to have loot drops, basically. When you're done a fight, you're going to get a loot container, and in it is going to be a piece of gear. And
just
then
like in Overwatch?
Well, those
like
are
in
skins.
every...
Those are skins. The piece of gear is you're going to use it to customize your fighter to increase their stats.
Oh.
So those
cool.
power armors that you see them use in the video, in like the trailer and stuff, you're going to be able to customize them, and then like a certain piece will increase their strength, another their speed, and this and that and the other thing.
Okay, that's cool.
Which
I like
sounds
that.
Cool. So like your armor will always look different, and then your stats will always like be different too. And it sounds really interesting, and it might even give me a chance to beat someone online.
Or maybe someone's going to have that armor and he's going to beat you.
Or that too. Probably that. More likely that.
Because they're all going to be on the same level, you know. Everybody's going to be maxed out and OP,
eventually, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or a 12 years old that will do stuff to your mom.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yo, man.
Another game I'm actually waiting for, and I'm sad that we didn't see gameplay. I'm not sure it's an independent. I need to do research on that, but Recore. We've seen a video footage.
I don't remember that.
It's just a video footage of you see the robot that it changes core, and then you upgrade your pet robot. And,
I remember. Yeah, it looks really like independent.
Yeah, it's like a Dune and like meets like Deus Ex or something. I'm not even sure anymore.
I'm more expecting the classic games like South Park. I don't know.
Oh, I haven't played.
And they have the best title ever. The fractured butthole.
Yeah.
Fractured butthole.
Right.
The fractured butt.
BUTWHOLE. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
There's
And you
also
also
God
get
of War.
What?
We'll get to that, but for South Park, you get a free copy of the first game if you buy it.
Yeah, but I think it's digital, no? I think you need to redeem it or something. I think Mark told me something like that.
Yeah, it's well, I believe it's on Steam. I could be wrong, but I know on the PlayStation Network, I know on the Xbox Live Network, any network that you buy it online to pre-order it, you get an automatic download of the first one.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but the thing is, haven't you guys already
remastered for
played?
PS4, no?
I've never played it.
I did on PS3, yeah.
I played
Okay.
it on the PC, and then I bought it on PS3 recently.
Okay,
It's
but
so
if
good.
it's
so good.
remastered, it's worth it. Yeah.
Well, it's a
Oh,
fun
it's
game.
free. Oh yeah, it is a fun game. It's a funny game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's addictive. Like, you just want to keep finding stuff to put armor on your guys and just want to complete the level, and some of the things that they go into is really ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I beat it in like 2 gameplays.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was like so addictive. I spent like a whole day on it.
I'm looking forward to the new Lego Dimensions. Year 2.
Why?
Oh,
was
like-
it
Like
what do you
the new
expect?
wave.
What's the difference?
Yeah, well, this is
Oh.
their new... We already saw the trailer for it recently, but they went into depth of what everything was and what you could do, and there's now battle arenas that you could unlock. Every character pack from... I think it's every character pack from Year 2 will come with a new battle arena that you could load up and battle other people to get stuff.
But it's not a
Get
sequel.
new
It's-
license?
It's... What?
Did they get new license?
Well, what they announced in the trailer, they got for Mission Impossible, they got Harry Potter, they got Sonic, they got...
Mission Impossible's so random.
Yeah,
I know.
and it's Mission Impossible 1 on top of that.
Yeah, like
Fantastic Beasts.
Oh,
The A-Team?
I thought it was
A-Team?
Grayson.
That's so odd.
you thought it was what?
Grayson. Dick Grayson, like when he.
Dick Grayson when he becomes a spy.
My
in
bad. My
62.
bad. It's okay.
Oh, really? You thought it was?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Well, because the Grayson.
Mark
it
doesn't know.
was like
Mark
a-
doesn't know comics. Don't worry about it.
that would make more sense, right? Because
It would,
you know,
but don't worry about it.
But
Mission
the-
Impossible.
I work in a comic book store. I know what a Dick Grayson is. I know his comic book. I've
You
seen
know
his
what
covers.
a Dick Grayson is?
Yeah, he's
Hey,
Spider-Man.
Grayson.
Yeah, he's
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. The new Spider-Man game.
One at a time. One at a time. Lego Dimensions. It's not a sequel. It's still the same first game. It's
Okay.
just that they're going to add a bunch of DLC to it. Is that it?
That's not how they explained it, but that's essentially what it is. It's the same disc that you already are using to play Lego Dimensions.
If you own it, yeah.
If you own it, you have level packs like you have now with new levels and new adventures. But there's also a story pack now that you can get, and there's more than one. They've only released the Ghostbuster one for the new Ghostbusters movies, but there's going to be other ones. Like there's going to be one for the Batman movie, the Lego Batman movie.
Nice.
There's going to be, I think there's
But-
2 other ones that they mentioned, and they're all going to have their own little piece or set, like a level that you can build on top of your Lego Dimension platform. Like you remove that,
Oh,
and
that's
you put that
cool.
on, so you could still use all your characters from year 1 and
But you
the new
remove the
ones.
portal. You remove the portal to put this new set.
Yeah, because underneath the base, I know you and I don't know, Justin, because we didn't build it from scratch.
Yeah.
But the actual base that has all the lights and all that, there's only 2 little Lego pins that stick up. So you could essentially pop
I
off
noticed-
the whole top.
Oh,
I noticed that
okay.
because on mine the front of it is kind of coming off, and I
Yeah.
thought it was in, but it's not. I figured no, you put the thing on top
Yeah,
of it.
it's literally...
Okay, but
just
like I have
pops
a
right off.
question.
Yep.
Will it continue the main story of the Lego Dimension
I don't think
with
so.
Gandalf and the other ones?
Not that I know of.
So it's really only the new stories of those new packs.
I think... I don't know how it's going to work, how it's going to interact. Who knows? When you put on this new story base, and you put on the new characters, or you've moved on to the level, because I haven't finished it yet, where you are to select all the levels might change.
That'll be interesting to see. Next, Spider-Man or God of War? Which one do we want to talk about?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
We don't know much about it. We know that Insomniac is making it.
Finally, a trailer or like a comic-based video game that looks interesting and actually really good.
Well,
Finally.
Did you play the original? What was it? Spider-Man Unlimited, I think, and what's it? You know, the one that PS1 or
Ultimate
Spider in Time,
Spider-Man on
Shattered Dimensions.
I don't even remember.
No, just
it's
the
old.
first Spider-Man one where you're on the rooftops,
PS1
and like there was this chemical that was all on the ground that you couldn't go down. That's why you couldn't web sling properly. You can jump from building to building.
Yes.
Mark, you have that.
I have it for PS1 and for N64.
Yeah, I remember.
PS1 as well. Yep. This is being made by Insomniac, who are the makers of Ratchet and Clank, I think, and it's going to be PS4 exclusive again because Sony is just like.
It works.
I'm not too fond of the costume. Like, it looks good, but I think it's because I wasn't expecting. It's different, you know.
You're way too picky.
He's got the red and blue, but it's the giant.
For once he's not calling me picky.
Yeah, but Spider-Man has so many costumes that yes, it doesn't have the original, but
I think but that's the thing. That's why I'm like, it's like okay, like I'll let it go because they probably made it for this game because of whatever they're going to be doing with this game.
Like it looks like it's a combination of the Civil War suit, but he has the expanded
giant,
exactly.
Spider.
But that's the question.
White spider.
Like, is it connected to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I don't think so. I think
kind of hope that they don't.
Because the movie is...
Why?
I don't like... Not all games based completely off movies are the greatest games in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but exactly, this might be the exception.
Have you played Tron?
This one... Okay. No, stop.
Anyways, you were saying, Justin?
I was going to say, it's... It looks really... I'm hoping this game ends up... If it's connected to Homecoming, I guess we'll see. You know what? Marvel hasn't done a game for their movie since Iron Man or Thor or Captain America. They haven't done a game for...
Marvel
Cinematic Universe.
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Marvel Cinematic Universe hasn't made a movie game since, like, First Avenger.
Yeah.
So if this is connected to Homecoming... Cool, we'll see how it goes. If it's not, I'm hoping it ends up being more like Batman Arkham Asylum, which, like, when it first came out, blew people's minds because it was a comic book video game, and it was the first great Batman game that ever came out that was, like, really well done, and look how that expanded into its own thing. So I'm hoping that this is Arkham Asylum Spider-Man, basically.
You could. I mean...
Mm-hmm.
It could be that good. I see a lot of potential, and
yeah, exactly.
For it. Yeah,
because we only had the one trailer so far.
All right, you God of Wars.
That looks pretty good too.
I never played any of the other ones.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah, but now like everything is completely different. The gameplay is literally totally changed.
The only time I ever played with God of War was in Soul Calibur.
Nice.
It's not the same.
It does look. It looks really good, and I like that it's Norse mythology now.
Yeah.
But the game is not. It's not called God of War 4, and it's not like God of War like it's just called God of War as if it's like a new series, you know. But as far
he has a kid. Is it like intended to be
I think
like a reboot starting and then his kid?
I don't think it's a reboot. I think it's just still a sequel, but since it's
a relaunch, not a reboot.
Because now instead of Greek mythology, it's Norse mythology, but I think it's the same Kratos. It's the same person. It's not a new version of Kratos in Norse mythology. I think it's literally Greek Kratos living in like Norway or some shit.
I guess it's
Scandinavia.
Yeah, it's a good way to expand a story and go on with it. I mean, there's so much potential.
Yeah. And what's cool about that is, like, this is, like, looking way into the future. Like, if this game does well and they do more, you know, they do a trilogy or something of Norse mythology, and then they could do, like, another trilogy. Just call it God of War again, It's still Kratos, but it's Egyptian mythology, and then they just go through different mythologies. That'd be really cool to see.
And get a whole bunch of white actors to play Egyptians.
Well,
that's Hollywood.
That's movies. That's not video games. Video games are accurate sometimes. It does look really good. I really like the axe ability.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.